Hello, folks. This is Miguel from Embargo Man. To all you breakdance fans, I know you have a comment about breakdancing, and I made a video about salsa. Okay, let me see to the standpoint of you. Okay, I'm just here in Miami, Florida. I would say this: the only thing, like what has happened, and let me tell you about this. You look. I noticed that it is. I don't watch, let's say, baseball that much or American football. All right, but there's one thing that each sport would create its own World Cup. You know that to people that loved baseball. Yes, people that love baseball. When they heard about baseball is being phased out from the 2012 Olympics in London, England, okay, they haven't even replaced it with cricket, all right? So, what's going on right there? Notice to plan ahead of all these things, they created the World Baseball Classic. The World Baseball Classic takes every 3 years or every 4 years now. The same as the FIFA World Cup in soccer or international football, as the rest of the world call it, right? Then it's teams from different countries and whatever. It be hosted in a single country or different countries. Yes, but just put it this way, just to take the cat out of the bag. There's so many dancing competitions. There's competition for tango. There's competitions for salsa. To my opinion, that salsa would be great for the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles, California. Just to settle in, not to piss off. I know that you guys, the breakdance fans, the breakdance community, the idea is to have a different competition dedicated to breakdancing. All right? I know that you have seen all these movies about uh, Let's Dance or Dance Up or Break It Up or something like that, or the movie You Got Served. All right? I mean, there is one sequel, but You Got Served, they show how entertaining it is. All right? This is what it is. The category of the Breakdance World Cup. The Breakdance World Cup will be every 4 years, just like FIBA World Cup, just like the World Baseball Classic. Yes, like tango has its competitions, salsa has its competitions. Either way, but breakdancing could have its own competition. They have it in the X Games or rather in Red Bull competitions, whatever it is. But for having its own game in its own game, it would be right. It would be just playing Timbaland and Magoo Scoop just to have for the first one. I mean, just tell my brother, my stepbrother, all right? He is a DJ. I think he could have to. His name is Swabo. Well, you could subscribe him out there, right there. Whereas you subscribe him and see his videos. All it is to take this place that the Breakdance World Cup would be the first one to take place in Florida, here in Miami for you instance, like outside of Hard Rock Stadium. So the Breakdance World Cup should be held in Hard Rock Stadium, outside of Hard Rock Stadium or something like that. I don't know if that venue or the Kaseya Center, but the colors of the first World Breakdance World Cup would be teal and orange. You know, the same colors of the American football team known as the Miami Dolphins, all right? So those colors, it would be the presence of how the Breakdance World Cup will first take place in Miami, Florida. So just the meaning to all for all you breakdance fans out there. I mean, you know, teal green or and orange would be the colors. I mean it's an awesome color, yeah, but that's the color of the Miami Dolphins, all right? The Miami Dolphin colors, all right? So put it that way, I would say that I have the hat of the football team, of the American football team, of the NFL team. I'm gonna show you because I have two hats, all right? I got two hats, so here we go. Ta-da, ta-da. Is the Miami this is the Miami Dolphins hat, right? The Miami Dolphins is an NFL franchise based in Miami, Florida. All right, that's the colors. All right, see and see. It changed the logos and everything like that. You know, it would be those type of colors, right? So those type of colors would be for the first Breakdance World Cup. It was instead of Miami Dolphins as you know, the Breakdance World Cup, whatever the year is going to be held. And when they have the Breakdance World Cup, I could tell you that this is gonna be like every 4 year event, same like the World Baseball Classic, same like the FIBA Basketball World Cup, same as the soccer/football World Cup. FIFA takes every 4 years. The first host country should be in the United States of America, in Florida, taking place in Miami, Florida. All right. It will be hitting it with Timberland and Magoo Scoop. I mean, it will be in two sectors. So one on the one side is the men's competitions, the b-boy, all right? So in the male competitors edge, you have you have all these competitors like 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 Wiz or something like from Canada could compete, or anybody. Then until they got the final, I don't know how it's gonna be televised, but that's how it would go with the Breakdance World Cup. All right, the Breakdance World Cup could be anybody could win first place or gold medal, whoever competition. You don't have to be. You have to like represent the country. You don't have to be born in the country. But you could represent the country you resides. All right. I mean, you reside in a country, but you could represent the country you are born, or with your ancestors from, or whatever. You just represent the country for the Breakdance World Cup, because the male competition is one, and the other part is the females. On females, I mean, ray gun would be welcome. I mean, the female competition or the B-girl side is gonna have like a part with this, with the male competitors and the female competitors, and then they just go dance it off or whatever, and then you have all it's gonna be started like this with each thing, each you know competition apart. But later on in the next 4 years, you can have a duo. You know, I mean, it would be awesome to have a duo in the next 4 years, because because at first it would be separate. It would be the male competitors and the female competitors, the contestants in those sides. So I think it would be more of a dance organization could have a vote in a yes about the Breakdance World Cup. The Breakdance World Cup would be held in Miami, Florida. The next 4 years would be held in Japan, Tokyo, Japan. The next one, Munich. All right. So the first one is Miami, Florida, then Tokyo, Japan, then Munich or Berlin, Germany. Three. The first three is in these towns. The next one, the fourth one, would be in Amsterdam, Holland. All right. So here we go. The first four competitors every 4 years. That the first competition will be held place in Miami, Florida, for the Breakdance World Cup. I think this would be a great idea. I mean, don't get mad at me or whatever it is. I think this is one thing is like, how in the world, like, that if like they have had, like the baseball fans who knew about what is coming, of what has come of baseball getting off of the Olympic Games, they have had the World Baseball Classic. So what the World Baseball Classic did is, like, Japan has won 3 World Baseball Classic titles. All right. So with that, the USA won like 2. Dominican Republic won 1. I don't know how it goes, but hey, this is how the World Baseball Classic worked. But in the Breakdance World Cup, somebody of one of these countries, a country needs to win. Probably the United States of America could win. Who knows? But just out of the point of it, like the first four Breakdance World Cups could be, the first one would be held in Miami, Florida. This is where it all is gonna begin. Separate, competitions. The male competitors, and the female competitors. But then after that, when they take the second one being held in Munich, Germany, or in Berlin, Germany, and then this is where the duos of male and female representing each country, and then Japan, Tokyo, Japan, gonna do the same thing, and Amsterdam in the Netherlands. All right, so this would be held in the first four cities. The first 4 Breakdance World Cup will be held. Then it will be held in New York City or whichever country they wanted to held. It's just the control that where I could figure out all these things is that, is getting popular. The people, and I heard something of the Youth Olympics or anything like that. Yes, it all has its purpose. The thing is that the breakdance has its skill. Even salsa has its skill, or even tango. I even did a bit of tango, but I haven't practiced that much. This is where I would far off wanted to. My purpose in life is, after having a bunch of subscribers, I hope you subscribe to this channel from now on. At the end of the video, that I'm gonna tell you why I need it. All right, I need a bunch of 1,000 subscribers pretty soon or later, because I'm doing this for you guys and for anybody. It doesn't matter why. But I would notice that I have started in my channel based on some other issues. Anyway, we're going down to the Breakdance World Cup, right? The Breakdance World Cup, just to say, the Breakdance World Cup should be first one to be held in Miami, Florida. The song to be played for the first one It will be called Timbaland and Magoo Scoop. All right, so that's the song played in the movie You Got Served. I noticed You Got Served from 2004. All right, so that's how it goes, and this is where Felipe, my brother, you know, it's not from another mother and father, but hey, he will be the one in charge of the first Breakdance World Cup being held in Miami, Florida. All right, then we're gonna take it to Europe. It's gonna start in Germany. Then after the next one, it will be held in Tokyo, Japan. Then the fourth one will be held in Amsterdam, Holland, in the Netherlands. All right, so that's how I'm gonna view this. How it's gonna first. The first one will be held in Miami, Florida for the first one. All right, so it would be separate. There ain't gonna be no dual competition. That whoever wins, that would be great. I mean, competition is being held toward the host country. I don't know if Colombia would be. It would be nice after the votings in comparison after the one being held in Amsterdam. It would be choosing a vote between New York and Fusagasugá, Colombia, for the next Breakdance World Cup. I mean, for all you breakdance fans, that is one thing that I would say this. Okay. And I wonder, this is the first colors. I mean, this is the the Miami Dolphins. I mean, football team. Yes, the Miami Dolphins football team. All right, so you could do like this, but I mean the design. But it would say Breakdance World Cup Miami, USA Miami. All right, it would take place in Miami. The same colors as the Miami Dolphins football team, but yes, it's in Miami. That's how it is. The soundtrack from the first Breakdance World Cup will be Timbaland and Magoo Scoop. The same soundtrack played in You Got Served. All right, so that's how it is. You might see Raygun in the first Breakdance World Cup in Miami, and who knows who would be, and probably whoever is going to be representing a country. Let's say for example, in the B girl group, what if Ivana would be representing Croatia? All right, it would be interesting. A model that will show up in soccer World Cups, football World Cups, for all you living outside the U.S. and Canada, or any events representing Croatia or something. Yes, she'll be doing the same thing. All right, B girl group, going in to compete against Reagan in the female category, right? So that would be enough said to have Croatia competing in the female competition of the Breakdance World Cup, the first Breakdance World Cup being held in Miami, Florida, in the United States of America. So I would say that this competition, out of all, and all of you guys, I love you all so much, doesn't regardless of wherever you come from. But hey, I know I noticed I want to get 1,000 subscribers soon, because yeah, this is just one of my life sources. All right, so it goes I'm not gonna say any personal problem until I reach 1,000 subscribers. I will make a video of what is going on, and we're gonna thank you all in a thank you video. But from now on, what I'm gonna say of all this is that I wanted to say I'm promoting the announcement why I wanted to make a video about the Breakdance World Cup, right? Hopefully if I would have 1,000 subscribers, somebody that knows martial arts would be interesting in the tango dance to compete at AGT, all right? But anyway, the Breakdance World Cup, after all, the first one being held in Miami, Florida, I would say it would be great. It would be awesome. I mean, for all of you interested in anything like that, I would say it would be the great thing to happen for breakdance fans since the World Baseball Classic being held in 2006, ready for just a backup of a baseball competition, since baseball were planned to be phased out from the Olympics, is the best thing ever. That the Breakdance World Cup will be held every 4 years. The first one in Miami, Florida. The second one in Munich or Berlin in Germany. Third one in Tokyo, Japan. And the fourth one in Amsterdam, Netherlands. Right? So, what it is about the Breakdance World Cup, I would love to see that. I would love to see that when Velva be hosting the first Breakdance World Cup in Miami, Florida, he might be the DJing, all right? So I would love to see this type of stuff. I want to see the dance community or the organizations of dance, because I know there's an organization based on dancing, and then when they happen to post in the YouTube videos and on one of their channels dedicated the World of Dance channel or whatever it is, and even be regarded to be, televised by ESPN, or most likely televised on national television about the Breakdance World Cup. Could be on Fox, could be on NBC, regular television, all right? So I would like to say that, this is the greatest thing to happen. I mean, the idea of the Breakdance World Cup, the first one to be held in Miami, Florida, I mean, it would be awesome. That I would think that your comments are very valid. I'll value your comments. What do you think about the Breakdance World Cup? I mean, the World Cup of breakdancing, it has to have some kind of, cup or whatever it is. The trophy would be different. I mean, it would be some person holding up breakdancing like this, or whatever it is. So it would be in the female version. I don't know if we're gonna do like this with the kangaroo. I mean, but some Joe Lee, some Aussie named Joe Lee would also give some great competition with Dancing with Raygun, being from the same country, all right? So I would say that, it would be awesome. I know that you're watching this. Please write me a comment. What do you think about the Breakdance World Cup? Hit the bell button. Don't forget to subscribe to the Embargo Man channel. See you in the next video. And I wonder if you could say, if you want to say, look, a matter of your valuable comments, please write me a comment. See you on the next video on Embargo Man. And that is it. I hope when people are watching this video that one of these days they will be calling out for the Breakdance World Cup. Goodbye, everybody.